Creed Shadows gameplay.
But first, the
Hey, he said he moved up to 204. It's 205. Let's go.
It's now.
Cracked.
They said cracked.
And we got some front row seats to check out their newest peripheral. Let's take a look.
It's time.
It's time. I'm fucking shaking.
All right, let's go.
Oh, fuck!
Redefined a legend.
And?
We made it
Yeah?
with
Gibson! Look at it!
Look at this!
Oh, let's ball!
Look
Come
nice!
on!
No fucking way, dude. What? Hall effect strum?
Oh my god.
Oh, stop
Full
acting like you don't already
controller
know.
of the joystick. Full
Don't
controller.
act like you don't know. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Mech frets!
Oh, Mac
Mech
You see that?
frets!
Mech frets, baby!
Mech frets!
bro! Mac Freds! Come on!
Upgradable,
Upgradable necks, modern design.
Upgradable necks.
Les Paul, baby.
Fuck! I'll be right back. Hold on.
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Where's he going? What?
Where'd he go?
Where's he going?
Right now?
Gotta get back soon.
Where's he going?
That was your first
Hello?
look at Crack's brand new guitar controller, the latest in a line
Dude, I'm
of
like-
fine gaming gear
I'm
from
shaking.
the company.
Oh my
Here to tell
God.
us more and to give us a world first demo of the controller are Jack Ginchard from Crack and Alec, aka
Oh my God!
Sai.
Wait, where'd he go?
I've never.
How
met
did he get there?
someone
What?
on the leaderboard?
What?
He goes quick.
And you're
He's here in the
studio.
flesh, dude. He's here
This
in
is
the
Hello?
so exciting. I cannot wait to talk about these guitars. Please tell me everything about this.
So this is an exclusive first look.
Oh my God,
and
I'm trying to
pre-order
raise the
launch of
volume on my
officially
stream. My hand is
licensed
shaking.
Les Paul guitar controller. We're essentially bringing back the Gibson guitar controller into
Hell
the
yeah.
gaming space. And I say
Look
bring
at it,
back
guys.
because
Look at
all
it.
those
This is
years
so
ago when
unreal. It's
Guitar
real.
Hero started from
It has
GH1
everything
all
we
the way
want.
to GH5. The same team that created these guitar controllers created those. So even though Cracked is a relatively new brand, our core product development team is all ex-Red Octane folks. So
Yeah.
we've
Hell yeah,
essentially
baby.
taken everything that people loved about the original guitar
Oh, people got
controller
links.
and continue to
Cracked
innovate
X
and really
Gibson.
push the boundaries of what
Links
a
are
guitar
up.
controller can be in 2025, from taking feedback from community.
Bro, he
folks
ran
like
over here.
Sai, and really trying to make
Straight up
something
teleportation,
special
huh?
for today's gamers.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
They're up for
because
pre-order,
I
folks.
think
They're
a
up for
lot of
pre-orders
people
are up.
waiting.
They're up for
Pre-orders
pre-orders. Go order.
officially
Stuff
up.
dropped, like,
Use our
music
discount
videos
codes,
are-
baby.
If you would like
Don't
to
forget to
support
use the
us,
codes.
we do have
We got
codes.
codes.
All of us.
Hold on, I can tell you what the codes are too.
All
Like
of
you said,
us.
you got two
Cracked.
guitar controllers
You would
right
go to the
here.
website
The
slash
first
with
one
our
is the
code, and you
LP
can support
Black
any of the
Friday.
There's
hosts
the codes.
tiers.
There you go. See them
codes
on
are on
our
screen.
little screens. 5% off.
They're on screen.
Helps us
Make
out.
sure to use one of our codes. Support somebody.
Oh, wait, I wanna
hear what
Jack
by the
has
way.
to say.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
What is different about the strum bar?
So on the Encore editions, you're going to find that standard mechanical strum. You expect a click from it. You're going to have standard fret buttons. But on the Blueberry Burst Pro edition, you're going to have a new strum bar, which is Hall effect technology with haptic feedback. And then you're also going to have mechanical frets. Both editions
Yes,
are made in a
dude.
modular
Yeah.
way where you can disconnect the neck.
We won, guys. We won.
It's taken so long. We got here, though. We actually got what we were
We'll have
looking for.
different styles and designs, some with standard frets, some with mechanical frets, and like I said, different styles. And that just kind of plays into the style and personal preference and really trying to cater to all gamers.
So you're going all in. When you guys released like the little 5-fret attachment for
looks
the
so
Neo
good,
S, I was like, oh, I mean that's fun. And then
Dude, this is really on the back end of that, right? Because we had our Neo S 5-fret attachment, which is our standard smaller controller. Again, designed by the same in-house
Neo S.
team
It's
that
called a
brought this
doohickey,
to
pal.
life. And yeah, this is just a perfect segue.
Bro, that
off
strum
of
bar
that
is
and
ass. You haven't
back
even
into
used
this.
it yet. What the hell are you talking about?
Strum
How
bar's
can anybody
ass.
say?
What are you
You don't
talking
even
about,
and
my
you
man?
can see what it can
Hello?
do. Come on,
we're
come on,
really
stop
Hello?
talking out your ass. Come on.
mainstream again, and it's very exciting to be able to have this.
Hey, bro,
especially
what?
mobile, and they're so light.
It's not even out.
But it's also not just
Pre-orders went up 2 minutes ago. You're like, it's ass.
Yeah.
Brother.
Genre live.
Real
Oh
hater
my
energy.
God. Frame one hate.
Games that keep it going.
what?
So we wouldn't be able to do this without them, and this is really just a byproduct of taking our experience with our product development team and meshing it together with community feedback and really trying to create and push the boundaries of what a guitar controller can be in 2025.
Alec, what are you most excited for with these coming into the world in your playthroughs?
The most exciting thing about these guitars is how easy it's going to be set up with every type of game that everybody's playing now, whether it be Clone Hero or Yard. Just going to be plug and play.
Plug
That's
and
one thing we didn't
play.
touch on, right? Because there's a mode dial down here, and there's a platform slider, The platform slider allows
Platform
you to
slider to go between
PC,
different
NS,
platforms.
AN, P3, Nintendo Switch,
That's so cool,
PS3.
The inputs to make it.
Yarg mentioned,
You've got
yes,
general
Yarg
mode,
mentioned.
You've got PEX for different difficulties and modes in Fortnite Festival. So you don't really have to spend the time to remap everything. It's really just plug it in, turn it, and play.
Yeah, that's one of my critiques of Fortnite Festival is that it is sort of hard to switch between difficulty, and the fact that it's built in there is such a nice touch. Will this controller work with like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, kind of like on the newer side of
Friends, the codes are all on screen for whoever you're looking for. If you're looking for the codes,
Switch,
they're all right
love
here.
us.
and you got another mode.
Just
called
go to the
P3.
website with our
And
code
this makes
attached. That's
the
all you got to
guitar
do.
Backwards compatible with some Guitar Hero and Rock Band games on select platforms. Of course, we'll release a list of an in-depth chart of everything that this thing's capable of and compatible with, because, I mean, the list goes on and on. So you kind of got two editions. They're separated by a feature set, but the remaining of the features are essentially the same.
And do you want to walk us through kind of the controls? Because Alec, you are holding a guitar ready to go. We're talking like it is hooked up. It's wireless. It's got a lithium-ion battery in there. You can put AA batteries in there.
Oh, it's got festival gameplay.
Oh, they're playing
and there's
Festival.
3 different ways you can connect. You can play wired mode. Comes with a long wire with a top wire.
They have a
getting
Rock
out the
Band neck
flame.
version.
Guitar, so if
They
you're
do have a
walking
Rock
around,
Band
it's
neck
not gonna
version.
come out.
They
Oh,
They
do.
do.
Somebody found a
The
Rock
Riff
Band
Master's
Somebody
dead.
found it?
2.4 gigabit
There is a
wireless
neck. There is a
dongle
neck
that
for
comes
Rock
in the
Band
box.
buttons.
Both the
Wired and wireless. Yep.
dongle. They're gonna unlock rapid polling rates for enhanced performance and lower latency.
Rapid
You can also
polling rates,
connect
eh?
via Bluetooth as
You-
well
you
for
hear
more
that,
casual
guys?
play.
8K?
I travel a lot.
And the
for
Rock
work,
Band
and so
neck
I'm
is
very
mech.
excited that I can just pair that
We
to
won.
my iPad.
I don't know what else to
without
say.
gaming.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing that's really cool about this guitar controller is the fact that it's so easy to navigate. Essentially, you've got every single button that you would find on a typical controller on the guitar. So you've got this navigation hub with 8 face buttons.
PDP is
your
dead,
A, B,
Guitar of
X,
the
Y
Year.
Trigger buttons.
Riffmaster
You've got a left
found
analog
dead
stick,
in
which has
home.
Hall effect technology.
Dead in the
You have a
dumpster.
right analog stick
Damn,
for the
some crazy
authentic knob
reactions.
design. Then you also have a D-pad behind the
PDP
headset.
washed.
Oh, very nice. Alec, I'd love to see you kind of start playing, but before we do, I would love your first impressions of the guitar controller. What do you like about it? How does it
Emoting
feel?
right now. You can hear the gameplay in the
How is your
background.
buttons to use?
Yeah, so my favorite guitar shape when I was growing up playing this game was the Les Paul
Me
shape.
too, baby!
And so with this coming back, I know a lot of people are going to love this too. The buttons feel great. I think the lights on the neck are fantastic. It
They're so sick.
corresponds to which
And they're
buttons are pressed in
customizable!
what order. And the strum bar feels like a strum bar from the future.
On this Pro edition,
shit
you have
better
the
be
Hall
clicky.
effect strum bar. And Hall
Oh,
effect
well.
technology, you're kind of seeing...
It can
come into
click
the
or it can
gaming
vibrate.
industry with Hall effect.
You
Some
can do whatever you want.
controllers,
How about that?
Yeah.
with
Or it could be like a
mechanical
Rock Band strum bar. You
keyboards,
can
and in
make
this
it
case,
quiet.
it's a strum bar. So
Because,
not
hey, there's
only
that
do you
cracked
get
app,
kind
and
of
you could just
that
change the
longevity
settings,
and
friends.
durability of the technology, but you have that customizability of being able to adjust the actuation point of your strum, adjust the haptic feedback, and all of that's adjustable within our mobile companion app as well. So there's lots of tools.
It's
at your fingertips
nunchuckable.
to
Yes,
kind of
Mr. Nunchuck, it
make
is.
playing of these things a breeze.
And then the nerds like me, we can just go into the app, tap
Yeah.
our phone on here,
Yeah.
adjust when we need to adjust. It's a
Yeah,
dream.
just that they were saying, you
It
can
really
actually
is.
hold
Oh,
the
man,
star
we'd love
power
to see you
button
start playing.
and connect
why do you
directly
do that,
to
Alec? You mentioned up top
the app to
a
change
lot of history
settings.
with this guitar controller because of the team behind it. Why now? Why make a guitar controller in 2025?
I think it always comes back to the community, right? I mean, over the years, you've seen games come out, community
Good
games,
sync.
obviously Fortnite Festival.
Yeah, the sync is rough.
Ooh.
Yarg, creators keeping the space alive that kind of continue to push content.
So you can hear Alec playing. You can kind of hear the vibrations of the motors.
It comes full circle.
But if you want it to be more, if you want it to be less, you can have it exactly how you want it.
That rhythm in our DNA runs deep, and I think it's a perfect time.
The phone app is
So
just an
this
option
an
as far as I
official
know. It's not
collaboration with
required.
Gibson. How did that come about? Did you guys
Yeah, no, it'll
set
work
out
right
to
out of the
work with
box.
them?
They were there from the very
But if you want to
beginning
switch
with
things
SG,
around, if you wanted your orange button to be your green,
and
you could do
this was
that.
kind of just that natural step.
Hyperkin rolling
Even
engrave.
with doing
Oh, man.
guitar controller like
Man,
this,
Hyperkin.
once
Hey,
you get
Oh,
wait,
man.
don't you want to buy a hyper
everything
strummer?
kinda just unravels
Yeah.
and
Hyperstrummer. It's
Would you
the
rather
same
buy a
guitar that you had
Hyperstrummer, guys?
20 years ago.
For the Nintendo Wii?
Look at the neck
Now,
when he's moving up, when he's pressing the buttons,
it's
by the
only
way.
been a couple minutes, and you're almost at 5 stars here. Tell us how you are feeling right now as you absolutely
They
shred
cut ahead in the
this
gameplay,
video.
but they
It
didn't,
feels
they
great.
didn't cut
It
the
feels
audio.
so good
Yeah.
to play on.
Yeah, that's
And
funny.
Low latency with the wireless dongle is fantastic.
I'm so sorry I made you answer during the hardest part of that song.
If only he knows.
Oh yeah, we good.
Oh no, that's not the
Now,
hardest
we're
part of the
also
song, my
excited
guy.
for this guitar to come out. What are the launch plans? When can we expect to see this? What versions? What are we looking at to get it?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
left.
so like we said, it's an exclusive first look, and we're launching pre-orders today.
Today?
Today,
I gotta
right now.
get my phone.
It looks so good,
We
man.
got the Encore.
Pre-orders
and
today,
Pro,
guys.
That blue-
multi-platform, and you got
Cracks.gg. Get the pre-order in.
available for pre-order right now, but also they're expected to ship currently in June 2025.
June.
So that's just around the corner.
June,
Everyone
baby.
can get all that information on IGN, on Cracked. It's
3
gonna
to
be so
4
great.
months, I guess,
Pre-orders open today,
Yep.
and we have a launch window of June 2025, which I'm already circling that in my
Yep,
calendar.
you can visit crack.gg right now, place your pre-order, and expect them to start shipping in 2025 June.
Jack, Alec, thank you both so much for coming into the studio. Pre-orders are open right now for Crack's new guitars, and they're expected to ship in June this year. We've got a lot more fan fest for you, so don't go anywhere.
Oh my God.
Let's fucking go! Let's go! It's a new guitar, baby! Al, come
We
back.
fucking did it. All
I
right,
didn't know
mute
he was
this
doing
shit.
that.
Mute that shit.
Holy shit, he's back. Oh. Yeah, I was so nervous.
Jesus
Oh, he's back?
Christ. You did a great,
Oh.
man. You did great.
Welcome back,
you did
man.
fantastic.
I do all right?
You did a great
You did-
job,
you
man.
did
Did I
really
do
good.
okay?
You did a great
Yo.
job.
Really good.
Crazy
Well
timing,
done.
man.
Well done.
Oh my
Crazy.
God. Okay. Yeah, bro. We don't got to watch this anymore. We don't have to watch it anymore.
You have a nice
No,
house,
it's
bro.
We're done.
You had a nice house.
Yeah.
Bros, guys, what did y'all think of that shit, man? What did y'all think?
The Psy was the code. It's a Psy. My code's Wise Moose. Jason's is J
Oh,
Para.
no, I didn't mean
JP's is 760C.
All right.
That's it.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're back.
I can't believe it either, man.
We're fucking back. We're so back.
It's truly,
Talk about high.
it's
They're
truly
talking about high.
2025.
Dude, mechanical frets.
Mechanical
I'm gonna
rock
push-
band frets, bro.
Mechanical
How is this
rock
real?
Rock band
frets?
frets.
Yeah,
How is this
so-
real?
Oh, wait, okay, wait. What happened? There's necks?
Yeah.
They're up for fucking pre-order?
There's
Hello?
necks.
So yeah, let's take a look. See
my
here.
God.
Yeah, let's take a step back.
So
right?
this is the cracked cracked.gg/pages/cracked
Yeah, I'll let you
dash
show it
X
off.
dash Gibson. Okay, so here we go. Cracked X Gibson. Take center stage and own the spotlight with the cracked Gibson Les Paul guitar controller. The fact that they have Gibson on board with this is just chef kiss. Love it.
So
Two
hyped.
exclusive editions are now available for pre-order: the LP Black Tribal Encore Edition and the LP Blueberry Burst Pro Edition. Both guitars feature the legendary Gibson Les Paul shape, reimagined as a game controller. Whether you're rocking out in Fortnite Festival, reliving the classic Guitar Hero and Rock Band games, or shredding in community favorites like Yarg or Clone Hero, we've redefined a legend with modern innovations built for today's rhythm gamers. From the team that developed the iconic hardware for Guitar Hero and DJ Hero, this release continues the revival of rhythm gaming like never before, bringing the band back together for a whole new era. We don't need to read everything,
Oh my God.
but yeah, so
It's
it has
real.
Just basic go over, right?
yeah,
So,
it's got a
yep,
little
we got
dial of buttons, your ABXY and your
joystick.
left. Yeah, fucking bumpers and triggers on your guitar, bro. Any of you
Yarg
Dark
and
Souls
Clone
with
Hero
wrong
on here,
instrument
man.
or wrong controller, you can use this thing. You have triggers and shit.
Yeah, viral content.
Yeah,
right
I'm gonna
there.
have to do a 16-star Mario 64 run with this. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, well, it is what it is.
I
Dude,
should
they're
full
just
screen
showing
this.
the inside of the guitar, dude. What?
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah,
Are you looking
scrolling.
at the page? That's
Hey, does
insane.
it show where the dongle
Yeah, bro, look at
gets
that.
hidden? Does
Ooh.
it show?
What the fuck?
Because the dongle was up
Ooh,
there.
I
But
hope-
did they
hope it
actually
does.
show?
That's so sick.
Because it's such
Oh,
a cool
wait.
place. Oh, what about this? The actual insides?
Dude, they're
Look at the
showing the
strap.
cylinder.
The strap. The strap.
Oh
pre-order
yeah, check
bonus?
this out. Yeah, pre-order bonus.
look at
You
that.
get this cool ass gradient strap and the little Perfidimed Ludos Rhythmicos pin. You get the pin of the thing, the thingy. You know, the thingy.
The
Wow.
thingamajig.
Dude, it actually shows the PS3 Legacy Mode compatibility. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
insane.
where's the compatibility?
It's at the bottom of the page for one of the guitars. Oh my God! Yeah, see, PS3 Legacy Mode
Is he
shows
stupid?
GH3, World Tour, Aerosmith, Metallica, Smash Hits, 5,
Platforms
Band
are
Hero,
supported.
Van Halen, Warriors of Rock,
Games
RB
compatible.
1, 2, 3, Beatles, Green Day, Lego, Blitz, and then PS4 and 5 Legacy Mode, Rock Band 4.
Dude, look at this. They show you
Yeah,
the
I mean-
insides.
Well, I was gonna say the Blitz is crazy because that's not a fucking instrument game, but that's
Yeah,
the
it's
first
not.
time anyone's ever given a shit about Rock Band Blitz in over a decade.
That's fucked up. I mean, it's
The only
technically
time
true.
people give a shit or mention Blitz is when people are like, "Does Blitz count for full series?" But I guess
this thing has
it
triggers.
fucking does now, dude. I guess it does.
Seeing that a brand new guitar in 2025 has PS3 support, and it like you can a brand new guitar made for Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock or Guitar Hero fucking Smash Hits or Warriors of Rock or Rock Band 1, Rock Band 2, etc. is it's crazy. It's crazy.
How is this real? Like, legitimately, everything we've been asking for and beyond. Like, I remember we were all in California, and they asked us. They're like, "Hey, what do you guys think about this? Anything you think we could add?" Do you remember what we said?
Nothing.
Remember?
Anything.
We all shut the fuck up. We
What does
never
it
said
say?
a thing.
It's like perfect. What more do you need or want? Nothing. You thought of everything. Like it works. It works on everything. One guitar right here, mind you. There's two different versions. There's like a multi-platform, I think they call it, and an Xbox version because they couldn't get Xbox support with everything else. But the multi-plat version, you can use on PC. You can use on your Nintendo Switch. You can use on your Android device. You can use on your PS3, your PS4, your PS5. And then all the same shit over there for the Xbox version, except for not PlayStation 4 or 5 or whatever like that. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just showing it's just showing the neck.
Wow,
I'm looking at the mech fret neck and how it shows the internals of it. I see the red switch. That's insane.
Yeah, so are the mechs hot swappable? So from what I understand, Cracked has made both their own custom fret switches and their own custom strum switches. So I don't know, but Cracked made them in-house as well as the Hall Effect strum bar. That's made in-house. They're unique to Cracked.
Yeah, this is just a render, but you get the idea.
Their website is crashing. Holy shit!
It's cracking.
It's cracking.
Wow, you can't crash before I get my damn pre-order in.
Their cracked tweet just got deleted too. I wonder why. Looks like they're having to repost it.
Probably.
They're probably getting way too much traffic. Slow down.
Crazy.
That's probably why they did it.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, they even have a carrying case.
So
oh, here's the fucking necks.
I like the strap. That looks
I wonder
sick.
if it's because it's
Dude, look at
crashing.
this thing.
Yo, there it is, the Rock Band
Look
neck.
at this thing, man.
This is
Rock Band neck.
This is
Where's
like
the
the nail in
fucking
the
Rock
coffin
Band
for me.
I keep scrolling
Right
down,
here.
like on the main page. Like, Lee, okay, we had a meeting with them like when we were in California, right? You guys aren't stupid. We already knew all this stuff, but we had a meeting.
Yeah, we
and
just
then
couldn't tell you. We
couldn't tell you. But we were just chatting in this little conference room, and then nobody was like paying attention to what like the screen that had like a slideshow presentation or whatever on there. We all turn around and we see this fucking thing. We see this Rock Band neck.
We thought it
on
was
the
a
screen,
joke.
And we're like,
This is
dude,
savage.
that's
I'm sorry,
insane.
this is
No, you
fucking
did not.
savage, bro.
Okay, that's funny joke. That's hilarious. It's like,
Yeah,
We thought it was a joke.
It's like, no, that's happening.
This
We're
is
making
savage.
that.
We were like, wait, really?
I was like,
Just hot swap it.
Oh
Yo,
my God.
so you want to go from your LEDs to your Rock Band neck? You could do it on the same guitar body. And if you want to
Yeah,
get a
you just
different guitar body
unplug
and
the
use
neck.
it there, go for it.
yeah, and
Yeah, that's it.
Bigly here, solo buttons.
Oh
It has
my
solo
God,
buttons.
man.
A Les
Solo
Paul with
buttons on a Les Paul. Solo
no,
buttons
Jake.
on a Les Paul.
Oh, Jake's gonna pull out his monstrosity.
this was to make, dog? I spent 10 hours making this custom so I could have Les Paul with solo buttons. And now they have one.
Unreal.
Stupid. I'm just kidding. No, he worked really hard on that.
This is so fucking crazy.
Oh man.
All
right.
Well, what was it? So people are already saying like, oh yeah, the hot swap method works so well the first time around. Guys, this isn't pogo pins. I'm gonna
No,
just
it's
clear
not.
it up.
It's
I'm
not
gonna clear
pogo
it
pins.
right now.
No.
It's a straight up plug.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah,
fucking plug.
think about
It's a
like the type
plug.
of connection that the World Tour or the GH5 guitars have. It's similar to that, but different. It's a good looking
It's
connector.
more similar to
Guys,
It's more similar
come on.
to GH Live.
If they
Bruh.
consulted, if they fucking consulted us, we wouldn't give you guys pogo pins, bro. We're not
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
come on.
Only
Okay,
pins you're
come
getting
on.
is this little guy, the Perfidum ad Ludos Rhythmicos. That's the only
That's
pin
a
you
pretty
get.
good pin.
Those are the pins.
Yeah, I need and want that really bad. That's so fucking
bro.
cool, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like I was gonna say, this opens up the possibility, bro, for the people who want.
Oh, there we
six
go.
fret.
All right.
There it
So,
is. There's the
There it
picture.
is. There it is.
Wait, what, on Twitter? What?
No,
Jake's
I'm
showing
doing a
on the-
preview on my stream. Bro thought he was better than
Yep.
all of us. He wanted to make his own scene, and now he's missing
There
out on
it is.
content. You know.
Yeah, I
Go to
am missing out on
twitch.tv/wise
content. I
mostly
can't
Jason
leave
Paradise
that.
or Sensei's Crazy to get all the content. But
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's just
I
us,
wanna-
us holding him.
So really quick, I want to tell you guys. So a lot of people are asking questions like, "Did you buy the faceplates? How good is the Hall Effect strum bar?" we are going to be having Lee Gunchard back on the show for our episode after this. And we're going to be providing you guys a Google form so you can submit whatever you want to ask Lee about this guitar, right?
Let me get you that link, chat.
So Jake can pin that or something. He can just spam it in the chat, like whatever. So we're going to do a Q&A with Lee. He was gracious enough to lend his time. So we're going to be recording that this weekend, I think, on Sunday. Because we want you guys to be able to know, we want to have as much transparency as possible about the development of this guitar and whatnot.
Yeah.
And also in regards to...
Click on that link. Ask questions if you have any questions.
Yeah,
Yes,
let me
submit your
post this in the
questions there.
YouTube chat, too. Let me post this in my
That's a
YouTube
good idea.
chat.
Awesome.
So, yeah,
In
we're
regards
holding
to,
we're holding an AMA. That's pretty
we're
much
holding
what
an
we're
AMA.
doing. We're holding an AMA with Cracked that we're going to record. And any and all questions like y'all want to ask about anything.
Here's the
I'm
form.
Sure you guys have lots of questions about the guitar and everything.
Pretty
So-
basic shit. If you have any questions about the Cracked Les Paul guitar, League and Chart from Cracked will answer them, and just put your question in where it says answer. It's confusing, I get it, but that's what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Question 1: Are you single?
Are
Lee is not. Lee is not single.
No.
He has a wife and
He
kids.
is not single.
Okay.
Jack is not either.
I'm sorry, is that Rock Band in the chat?
Bro,
Rock Band.
It's Rock Band in the chat.
Yo,
Rock
rock,
Band.
Rock
band.
The real Rock Band.
Real rock band.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
He's
got a
singing
new
this
guitar
after
coming up, bro.
ordering the Riff Master. Jesus. Bro, okay. Yeah, hi, Rock Band.
Hi, Rock
Hi.
Band.
Hi,
Damn.
it's John Rock
You got a new
Band.
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
John
a new
Rock
guitar
Band is
for your fans to play. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. So our codes, my code is just Asai, and then Jason's your Jpera.
Jpera, just like my
Jpera.
Fortnite
Jake's
code, yeah.
is just. Is
I'm a
yours
wise
just-
moose.
Yeah,
He's a
just
wise
a
moose.
wise moose, and then
A wise
JP's
moose.
is 760C, right?
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
760C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could talk about the strum bar, how it felt. I mean, like,
Please
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
I was fucking
Go for
there.
it.
So that was the pro model. They said in that presentation that the base model has the click. They're right. It's gonna have the click. It's gonna
The
be
black
like a
tribal.
standard-
That's the base.
Yeah, the black
model
tribal
here.
Yeah.
one is gonna be like a traditional. The size of the strum bar, I'd say, is the closest thing to it is Guitar Hero Live strum
Not
bar
in a bad way.
shape.
Not in a bad way.
Look,
No.
listen, hey, listen,
In a good
listen,
way.
listen. It's Guitar Hero Live strum bar shape, like that, but better. I know the strum bar switches on that were fucking
no,
ass.
it's different. The one that
Yeah.
you played on, they
yeah.
told us that they have a different strum bar design. So the ones that we felt are different to what it's going to be shipping with.
Yeah.
It's
not
very
rubbery.
similar.
No,
it's very similar
it's
to
not
a
rubbery.
JP strum bar.
It's not rubbery.
No
yeah,
rubber.
It's really similar to mine. And also, really quick, I've seen some people saying, like I feel for the people who don't live in the U.S. and stuff, that sucks that the shipping is going to be so expensive. But for the people who are in the U.S. saying $120 is so expensive, bro, people charge $180 to $200 for a modded guitar. They can do less.
Yes,
This is the single best commercial guitar
Okay.
we've ever seen.
by
it's like-
far. You know,
Well, maybe I shouldn't say do less. It just does things differently. I shouldn't say that.
yeah,
Right?
we've been saying for a long time, like with the kits, like if you buy a kit from Retro Club Mods or from Funky or from any other person like that, or if you buy a pre-made that runs on Sandtroller, right? And Sandtroller kind of allows the guitar to work everywhere for all intents and
Yeah.
purposes.
It has
The Crack
off-port
guitar,
and stuff. Like, obviously, this guitar won't have that.
the Crack guitar doesn't work everywhere, but damn, it works a lot of places. And let's be honest
Yeah.
with ourselves. We can just plug the fucking dongle into an adapter that's running Sandtroller, and
Yeah,
bam,
can
now
I
you have a
RCM
Sandtroller
this? You
guitar.
don't need to.
And you don't
Just
have to plug
it
the
into
dongle in.
V3. There's
You
your
can-
RCM.
It's a wired guitar too. It could be wireless or wired, so you can just plug it into your V3 adapter, and bam, it'll work everywhere.
Yes, it works on PS5 and PS4.
Yeah.
Festival, Rock Band 4. Yep.
I think
does.
that
Mark
Ori
sellers
is
are
right.
going to have to evolve or get booted. You're not
Orioda
wrong.
just put in chat that 120 for that many features is cheap. And when you compare it to other rhythm gaming controllers, Ori's right. I mean, this is
It's wired and
Wild.
wireless too. Wired and wireless.
And
wired,
1,000 hertz.
wireless.
1K hertz.
The frickin'
Wireless 1K hertz, bro.
the
I
K
can't do
hertz.
that.
incredible.
Theoretically, it will work on PS2 with PS3 emulation.
Yeah,
Oh my
sure.
God.
Like
Sure.
Pat Emu, that should just work out the box. Like that'll
Should
be
they?
fine.
Yeah, theoretically.
Yeah. So no, it does. It lists the PS4 and PS5 compatibility. It does. You have to go.
Yeah, it's on. I forget exactly which one
that
it was
is
on.
what is on the website. So if you go to any of the models, scroll all the way fucking down, and it shows the PS3 Legacy mode and PS4 and 5 Legacy mode compatibility. So this is the P3 mode that you'd be running, and then it shows. It is very transparent in what it supports right now out of the box. That's what it is.
Yeah,
So
here,
like,
I have it up.
this is what it supports.
Well,
Legacy.
PS4, PS5 Legacy mode, Rock Band 4. It'd be like you're using your fucking PS3 Les Paul with a dongle on your Rock Band 4, because Rock Band 4 PS4 supports old PS3
yeah, you know what?
instruments natively.
It doesn't
It's essentially the
say
same
festival
thing.
on fucking PS4. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't say festival on PS4. I was playing on PC on that on.
I don't know.
I
what's
thought you were
being questioned?
already working on
Never even
that.
thought of that.
Guys, you're not going to get 360 support without using something like a V3 adapter. You're just not. They
Yeah,
can't.
okay,
I don't think
so-
they can make that happen.
I was gonna say something that's just up out in the air, dude. Microsoft doesn't let people fucking make 360 controllers anymore.
No,
I'm just
they
saying,
don't.
like,
Like,
I'm not
that's old
speaking
tech.
for Cracked as a company. You don't see Xbox 360 controllers, period.
No, it
You
would have
don't
to be its
see them
own
at all.
SKU.
They don't make them.
Yeah,
They don't make
yeah.
them. So,
Even
like,
if
and
they
that's
did
on
make them,
Microsoft,
it
bro.
wouldn't be the same as the regular Xbox one. It would be an Xbox
Exactly.
360 model, or it'd be an Xbox everything else model. You know, it's not the same. Just use a different
I
type of
promise you
communication.
that all that shit is on Microsoft. I'm just saying
Yeah,
straight up,
that's-
you have not seen a single regular Xbox 360 controller in years. Like, that doesn't happen. That's not a thing. So,
There's
like,
the third-party ship.
realistically,
That's it.
I will
Yeah.
say, with PS3 Legacy mode, you plug this into a Retrocool Mods V3 adapter, and then it's just gonna work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
shout
see
out to
somebody,
fucking
It'll
noise,
work
dude.
I see
wherever
somebody in
you
the chat
want.
says, "Yeah, I play on 360, so this really won't do it for me." It will, though. It will. It
You
doesn't
just have to
natively
spend an
work on
extra
it, but
$13.
But we've solved it already. We've solved this. We
Yeah.
can use any guitar we want on an Xbox 360, including this. You can use a Riffmaster on an Xbox 360, bro. It's the same type of shit. We have that solved, and it's not necessarily a way that an actual company selling a product can solve it, right? Because you have to go through all sorts of hoops and regulations dealing with Microsoft. We're just a bunch of dudes. We're just a bunch of random guys.
Yeah.
So we solved that problem for them anyways, you know?
Yeah, shout out to Sanjay. He solved it. Sanjay solved it, and
Legend.
RCM provided the hardware.
Yeah.
Yep. Sandtroller. Get yourself a little V3 adapter or any other sort of Sandtroller-based adapter, and you can use the Cracked guitar on any console you want. Essentially.
It's so surreal to go to the Crack website and see all the pictures up. It really is.
So how is the Hall Effects drum bar compared to a mechanical one? We didn't get to try it. It wasn't ready yet, so they didn't have it. We didn't get to try mechanical frets either because they weren't ready.
Well, we got to try the Hall Effects drum bar.
No, we tried the Hall Effects.
We tried the Hall Effects drum bar. We didn't try the
we didn't
their
try the
clicky
mechanical.
You
drum
know,
bar.
no, they only had the Hall
Yeah,
Effects.
no.
We did not have any of the mechanicals. I could only expect it would feel pretty much what you're expecting, though, the mechanical
Yeah.
ones. The Hall Effects
The
drum bar,
one-
though, I can definitely
This
see
is the
people
model.
getting kind of like, up in the air about like, maybe I don't want that.
Little
It feels kind of good. I mean, it is weird.
I like
Don't
them.
get me wrong. It is weird. I like it too, but I like it because it enables a lot of different functionality. Because I don't know if you guys caught it, but in the presentation they said you can adjust your actuation points. So if you want it to be super accurate, like you barely can move the strum bar and it actuates, you can do that. Or if you really strum hard and you don't want a small little micro press to actually actuate it, you can go all the way up or down. So you have to bottom that
It's
bitch out
super
before
cool.
it actuates. It is cool. Also, it's haptic feedback, so it vibrates. So it's not just you're
I
not
wanna
just pushing down and mushy, unless you want it to be. But it feels like you're strumming, but it doesn't necessarily sound like you're used to.
Yeah.
Why are they not both
So-
mechanical options?
It's
Options
They
are
wanted to provide
good.
options. They wanted
It's
they
options.
wanted to provide you options so you can make the choice on your hardware, which is
And
honestly,
also,
in my opinion, really cool.
not exactly just like buying a whole new guitar is your next option. No,
Yeah.
like they built this shit in a very modular way. They mentioned that in
I'm-
the presentation as well.
I'm being so dead ass. People are saying adjustable rake. That's literally what it is. That's
Yeah, literally.
what Hall Effect.
Yeah.
That's literally what
Yeah.
the Hall Effect technology is going to let
Like you
do.
flick that thing, it
You
want to
flick it and you want to have it rake
Yeah.
strum? By all means, adjust the actuation in the app. That's what you're going to be able to do. Like they didn't have it set up with the app, but they had like some the controller that I played on had some like button combo that won't be in the final version. But like I was just playing around with the actuation force and the strength of the haptic feedback on the Pro model, mind you, because we didn't have the mechanical strum model yet to play with. But I played with the Pro one. And I was like, oh shit, this actually does make a difference. It does.
Mhm.
It does truly make a difference. It's crazy. The star power button is above the whammy bar.
It's not
you want to show it?
Yeah, I'll get a picture up.
While you're doing that, I think it's worth pointing out, because of the modular design, think
That's
about
the star power
future-proofing, right? What if in the future they decide they want to make new necks? They want to make new body types and you can use your old necks for them.
Yeah, like,
this
guys,
option's
what if they
so
make,
many
like, a Hall
possibilities.
Effect neck or something? What if they make a Hall Effect?
Yeah, they are got Hall Effects in the
actually from your
strums.
frets?
Yeah, you could do
So
the
what if you just do it for frets?
and
That
just
would be
breathe on
insane.
them.
Yeah.
But if you're on my stream, this is where this is the button right here. This is the star power button,
That's the star power button.
and also this is
you're on my
the
stream
cracked
right now.
control
the star
button.
power button is right here. That's where
It's also the cracked control button. So if you hold that down for I think 5 seconds, it like if your phone's nearby, it'll pair it to your phone so you can ding around.
I
With
feel like if you're a
in the app.
lefty, that the placement of the star power button is kind of crazy. If you're a lefty,
Yeah. Well,
So-
who's to say you can't mod the guitar to switch the positions of the whammy bar and the
I mean, it
star
looks-
power button? What about that?
it looks like that'd be possible. Also, I don't think it's ever like shown anywhere in the official like pictures, but I feel like they'd like us to mention it anyways. This is where you keep your dongle, folks. In the
dongle
single
right
coil
here,
pickup
that's
there
where-
above the strum bar.
Yep.
That
It's
actually
so
slides
good.
off. It slides off,
It
and then you
slides
put
off.
your dongle right in there.
And the dongle just sits in there. It's like the size of a regular like USB drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the
likewise,
batteries go right here. There's an
batteries
internal
at the bottom.
battery.
Yep. The bridge down
Internal
here
battery.
that also
This
slides off.
out, and then you can either choose between having double A's or using the battery pack that it comes with.
They thought of
So-
everything.
They thought of everything. The other thing I wanted to talk about is they talk about rapid polling technology. It is truly low latency, wireless, and wired. I mean,
And you can thank Alec for that, by the way. You can
like
thank Alec.
no, dude. Like when I asked them about, it, I was like, "Yo, can you make this shit like 1K, or can you make this shit like hella fast?" And I think they're going like above and beyond and making the response poll rate just as accurate and as fast as it possibly can, without, I guess, without any inputs falling through at all. So I don't think it's like a traditional way of doing polling, because like when people talk about, oh yeah, 1,000 hertz, 8,000 hertz, all this shit and all this stuff, this is not a mouse, it's a guitar controller.
Yeah, you don't
You know what I mean?
necessarily
Like,
want that.
You don't
Yeah.
need that highest shit ever. You know what I mean?
For one,
But, like,
diminishing
dude-
returns, and two, it's a lot for the console or the PC or anything to actually like process, and it can actually be bad. It can hurt you if the polling is too high.
Yeah, 1,000 hertz is more than enough. That's what Santroller does. So, like,
Give me 16K.
A K
The
is
fuck you doing with
crazy.
16K
Yeah.
on a
Well, the-
guitar controller, dog.
is the fret neck compatible with old guitars? No. And also, I saw somebody ask if there's faceplates. There's no faceplates. The graphic is painted on through a process, right? Like, not literally painted, but you get what I mean, like a silk screen painting.
Yeah, it's on there. You
Um,
can't remove it.
Because you have to remember that, like, Crack does the whole, like, collectible controller things with the NEOS. Like, we're probably going to see something very similar with this guitar, based on the launch models.
Yeah,
unless-
there's already 2
if
models
that
now.
were-
That's
if-
that's one more model than
Yeah.
the Riffmaster ever put out.
I was gonna say.
I know.
if
I was
the-
sad about the faceplates too. I was sad about them too. When Lee told
Yeah,
me, I
full-
was like,
full
come
disclosure.
on, man,
Full
really?
disclosure, man.
I was upset.
Do you guys remember how much the discount is for anybody using our codes? Is it 5%?
5%.
5%. Just making
Yeah.
sure.
Also,
make sure
somebody
that's
asked,
out there too.
"Do you think the pre-orders are going to sell out?" I don't think they're. I think you can just get as many as you want. I don't think they have a set amount
Yeah.
on them yet. I think I don't know that, but I don't know. I'm going to get my pre-order in. I want to get that fucking cracked strap. And
Yeah, you guys can use
pin.
either code Asai, code Jpera, code A Wise Moose, or code 760C.
Get 5% off.
Those are all 4 of our codes. Those are the codes that I'm aware of that even exist. So
Shout
I
out to
think
Crack
Wario
for allowing
64
that
has
too.
one.
I think it's worth mentioning,
mod the
just
new
like
guitar.
how
Mod the new guitar.
this is so nice to see how community focused this whole thing is, right? Like, hold on, real quick. Not even just the guitar itself, but the fact that they made their hub over on their website that people can connect community wise in the future, right? This feels like it's setting the foundation for a beautiful relationship between the community and the hardware they're making. And I love seeing that. That's such a big difference than, again, the only other recent additions like the Hyper Strummer or Riffmaster. I mean, compare that, right? What a difference. Night and day.
see, like,
time.
okay, I'm trying to understand the viewpoint of like RIP guitar sellers. It's like now you have more bodies to work with.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
put your own shit in
like
here.
like I said,
And-
like you
and
could
that
make
type
a
of
mod.
thing.
Like because the select and whammy placement isn't good for lefties, dude. You could just make a mod to flip them around. Like I guarantee you can do that.
Yeah,
That's
the way
possible.
the way this thing is built internally is super modular. It's like you just unplug it, unscrew it, take the old one out, pop a new one in. Simple
Like,
as
I
that.
was
One
gonna
of
say,
the-
there's
Noise gets
there's
it.
more time for innovation than seeing it as, oh shit, I can't sell the guitars that I was already selling anymore. You already offer something that's really fantastic for the community.
Mhm.
I don't see it as oh yeah, now that this is out, we're fucking cooked. No, this is just here for people who don't. Dude, this is the same thing that I've been telling people for like 3 years plus. It's like, here's the thing that people get when they don't want to look at all the other options. Put yourself more out there. You're still gonna have your stores and stuff, guys. You'll still be on like Etsy. You're gonna have, printing party's still gonna be up. Retroco Mod's still gonna be up. Funky is still gonna have guitars.
Yeah, there's still a
fucking
place
Fac
for
is
the
gonna
old
still
school
be able to
guitars
have
that are
all that
modded.
shit. Amp, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's not
100%.
gonna go away. There's not gonna be people who are gonna be like super keen on the Les Paul. They want to have the Kramer shape. They want to have the World Tour shape or whatever. You know what I mean? That's still gonna be there.
That'll
You
still
will
exist,
be
and
there.
it
The
just serves a different purpose. That's native Sandtroller. You can
Yes,
put that
people
anywhere,
still
but
gonna
for the
want
crack
decked out
guitar,
SGs, man, they're gonna still want it. They're gonna
Hey,
still
what-
want
yeah.
that. And then
What-
one day, when all the bodies are gone, oh wow, that sounds insane.
when
One
they
day-
decompose in my basement.
One day when all the old like legacy guitar controller bodies are just gone, bro. It's like, okay, here you go.
We're good.
Mod these.
We're good. Yeah.
Mod these, and there's probably gonna be like 7 different bodies or something like that. You know what I mean? Dude, it's time to just like look at this and go like, okay, shit.
No, this is
Let's-
a good
let's-
thing.
It's a
Like,
it's a great thing, man.
This
I just-
had to happen because just from my own experience of selling modded guitars for the past 5 years, it's like the demand is outrageous. Like people really want these things, and Cracked is going to be taking off a lot of the pressure there, which I actually appreciate a lot because there is a lot of pressure to provide a high quality product.
Can we talk about how we saw the inside of the guitar? Or no? I don't know if we can.
I mean, we did see it.
I mean, we did see it, but I don't know if we can go into detail.
Yo, okay, can we
No,
just
no.
even mention real quick
I don't
that
know. We're gonna have to
Sri
wait.
Lane-
We'll have to wait.
Sri Lane in chat just said this is the same people saying that CH is enough. People aren't forward thinking. Bro, that's the maker of Clone Hero saying that. If people don't
Yep.
understand now, literally the maker of Clone Hero saying we could use something to push the scene forward. That's it. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that.
Real quick,
No, it's true.
I've seen a few questions. I just
Yeah.
want to get them out of the way. If you have any questions, throw them to us. We can maybe answer them. But also go to that link
Use
that
this
JP
form.
just spammed, the one that I have pinned in my chat at least. I don't know if it pins for all of our chats or maybe just mine.
Oh, I need to
But,
pin it
I
in
think
mine
it's
too.
might just be yours.
Might just be mine. Yeah, so that is a form. We're gonna have League and Chart on the podcast next week. Okay, he's the one who's making this guitar. He's John Cracked. John Cracked Jr. is the one that you saw with Alec in the presentation. That's Jack Ginchard. We're gonna have him on the podcast. Submit your questions to this Google form, and we'll pick out the ones that are the best and
Thank
that
you,
Lee can
Alex.
answer. But anyways, I saw a couple questions I want to mention. Is the neck thin or fat? It's fat. It's much like the old school Les Paul
Oh
shape.
yeah, dude.
Might
It's
even be a
much
bit
like
thicker.
the old school Les Paul. I think it handles better. I honestly think
I
it's
agree. I
kinda-
think it does.
I'm
it
not gonna
felt
lie.
better to me, and I don't even like
it
the old
felt
Les
better
Paul.
to me because you have a much stronger grip on it because it's a little bit more rounded than flat. Just like from this is the OG Les Paul, right? This is the OG Les Paul shape. So like I think it was definitely more rounded and it feels more comfortable to hold. The D-pad thing is like way out of the way, so like you can't. I mean, you can also disable it too. You'll be able to disable whatever inputs on the guitar that you want. Like if you feel like the select button, like the star power button, the crack control button is going to accidentally hit, then you can just disable that shit,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it's the same. It's around the same size. It is very, very extremely.
Yeah, I mean,
close.
it's a Les Paul shape. It's very
Les Paul
it
shape.
fits. Okay, I've been saying since the beginning of time that I love the Les Paul. It fits my body perfectly. It feels nice. Same thing with this new one, man. It feels the same. It feels great to hold. I wish I had one to show.
Turvey, this one is not your guitar, but I put this faceplate on it to match the other one. Yours is actually over there. It's hanging out. But yeah,
Another
so-
question I saw: Does the dongle cover get in the way of elbow strumming? No, it is very much. It's not flat on the guitar, but it doesn't stick out at all. Like
It's almost
it's pretty
almost
flush with how the
thing.
neck sits.
It's extremely almost flush. Thank you,
Does not
white
get in
guy.
your way. However, in my time playing it, there was one thing that did get in my way of not elbow strumming, but like my elbow was just kind of hitting it. You see, like where the little the switch is up there, the joystick. That was a little bit tall, and I bumped it accidentally with my elbow a couple times. That was kind of annoying. However. You can take that off.
You can just take off.
You just take it off.
Top.
Much like the doohickey, you can just pop these bad boys off.
Do that.
It's the same thing with that guy. You can take it off, and you can even disable that analog stick in the crack that if you don't want that input to ever actually get pushed.
So nice.
The customization. I mean, have you ever played with like any guitar and you've been like, man, I really wish this button did something for me. And now you've got all that on the wheel. You've got the entire right stick on the bottom, which we've never had on a guitar controller, which just gives us so much extra capability.
That's so cool. It's like it's a full controller, but in the shape of a guitar.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Ori, listen. So Ori said in my chat, it's like, bro, DualSense controllers are already fucking $80. Like they're $70, $80, and then there's a full guitar controller for like $40 more.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it has every feature of a DualSense. Kind of
every feature of
it has
a
haptic
regular
feedback,
controller, bro.
It even has a.
I
guess it's not a touchpad; it's a D-pad up there at the top of the neck for your thumb.
Yeah, it's a D-pad.
Can you tell us how the whammy works? Is there a possibility of it breaking like the old Les Pauls?
Jack's in the chat. What's up,
Jack?
Hey, Jay!
What's up, Jack?
I told you we killed that shit,
Killed
man.
that?
I told you. We did that shit, man. We did
Guys,
that.
that is Jack and Chard.
Jack,
Chard, bro.
Congrats on the launch.
Chard in the Twitch chat, man. Bro.
Bro. Bangers only.
Bangers only, bro.
You said banners, but you meant
banners.
Yeah, there we go.
Banners.
Yeah, I can't believe I was able to run out of here so fast and get in the studio. So close by.
Yeah, you nailed it. They had a really good live production.
Yeah.
I thank you, Noise, for the
Jack.
gift sub to Jack.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very
it was
nice.
very neat. Anyways, answer the question about the whammy. I don't know. That's your answer. I don't know. I actually don't remember how the whammy mechanism looked in there. Somebody was asking, is it gonna be like, is the whammy on the new guitar gonna break like the old guitars? I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't think so.
It's new. They changed it. It's not gonna break, and the potentiometer is Hall effect. It's not analog anymore, so that shit's not gonna break.
That's true. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Forgot about the Hall effect whammy.
So not only is the whammy system different, but it's actually screwed in. So when you take apart the guitar, it won't fucking fall.
Oh yeah. Yes. It is screwed in. That was a cool part, too. Early on in this meeting, again, I'm not entirely sure how much we can say, but I feel pretty comfortable saying this. Lee handed me the guitar, and it was like, there was another prototype strum bar they wanted me to switch in there. And he was like, I want you to take this guitar apart, put this strum bar in, and then put it back together. And it was like really easy. It was like really surprisingly user-friendly. But here's the big thing, too. I'm going to grab a guitar. On these old guitars, the back of it here, where all the screws are.
Sorry.
What?
Tilt is still there. Don't worry. Tilt is still there. So many people are asking, like, yo,
Tilt
is
is
Tilt
there.
is actually really fucking good. It's actually extremely good. So, and you can adjust the actuation of it in the app. You'll be able to do that.
Yeah, you have adjustable tilt. How cool is that? Instead of just having like, there it is, but maybe you want it to be right here. Or maybe you want it to be all the way up here. You can change it. But anyways, on the back of the old guitars, you have all these screws to take out. And then once you get all the screws out, you can take off this back piece, the back shell. You got a problem, though. It's because the battery compartment's on the back, right? So the back is still tethered to the front of the guitar. On this cracked Les Paul, there's nothing on this back plate. It is just plastic. That's it. You can take it off. Every component is on the front piece of the guitar. So... And the whammy, like JP said, was actually screwed in there, so you can turn that bitch upside down, and the whammy won't fall out, and you don't have to put all the weird pieces back together. Well, partially because there's no weird pieces like that.
Thank God.
But also, you can manhandle it with the back off, and it's just fine. I thought that was very neat.
The guitar uses just Phillips head screws. That's it.
Yep.
Yes, that's true. Phillips heads as well. No torques.
Yep. Inside and outside.
Torques.
And there's less screws
Phillips.
on the
It's
body
all
than the
Phillips.
old Les Paul.
Yep.
All Phillips.
Yeah.
I think there were two different types of screws, though. They're not all the same. There's like a larger Phillips and a smaller Phillips on the inside.
Yeah, there's like longer and shorter. That's all you have
pretty
to keep track of. The
easy to
Riffmaster
keep
does
track
that
of.
too.
But the Riffmaster has like 3 or 4 different ones. It's harder to keep track of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, our discount codes. If you're pre-ordering this, it's just code Asai for Jason. It's code Jpera. Code A Wise Moose for Jake, and then code 760C. Save 5%.
5%.
So
Yeah, you can do cracked.gg. That's crkd.gg/ and then any one of our codes.
Hey,
any
okay,
one of
hold
our
on.
codes.
Hold on. I see someone in chat saying they feel bad for buying the Riffmaster. I don't think you should feel bad.
No, you shouldn't feel
If
bad.
anything, though, I really hope that this is the community's opportunity to tell PDP what they could do better. Because, again, competition makes everything better for everybody. And if this is a good chance to maybe get Hyperkin to realize what they did wrong with the Hyper shitter, or if, they PDP folks want to actually make a better version of the Riffmaster, wouldn't this be like, hey, here's your blueprint, now go. If you can do it better, we'll check it out then. Because again, we want to see the best for the community. Competition breeds innovation. This is a good thing.
Yeah, and Cracked is coming out dick swinging. Like this is a statement.
This is fucking cursed. I'm sorry, it's cursed. I'm still looking at the Rock Band neck, dude.
It's fucked up, isn't it? It's fucked up. We didn't get to try that out when we were there. We didn't get to try the mech Fred neck either. It was only the silicone.
You guys thought it was a joke. You guys thought
literally
it
thought it was a joke.
Yeah, no, we thought it was a joke, and Alec was like, "No, guys, he's dead fucking serious."
He's dead serious.
We were like, "What?" We were like, "What?"
Good meme, man. Good meme.
It's so funny
meme.
seeing the Gibson headstock, Gibson logo, Rock Band frets. That's fucked up. Also, the neck thickness should be the same, so this is going to feel very different from other Rock Band guitars.
It's going to be like a hybrid,
thick.
essentially.
Yeah,
It's going to be a hybrid.
And
the
since
only
it's
thing
big,
with this one,
you can fit mechs in there.
No LEDs on this one, but that's fine because they had to pack a lot more. They had to pack double.
I need a
inside.
mech neck, bro.
Yeah,
solo buttons is cool.
I need the mech neck.
It's mech.
Solo buttons on a Les Paul.
Yeah, right.
Native without my dumbass
I just saw the guitar case too. Hell yeah! No, that's sick.
Yep, guitar case,
carrying
a guitar
case with it. Beautiful, dude. Is that Mark?
Mark is in here.
Yeah. I think that's him.
Hi, Marcus.
No, nice.
He's the one who makes the trailer.
No. I'm saying in the pictures of the guitar bag. You look at the guitar bag.
Marcus is holding it.
Yeah.
I think that's him. Oh, that is Marcus. Yeah,
that is Marcus.
And Jack just said so. I love that.
That's funny.
Great.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy. He's the one who makes the trailers. Marcus.
Yeah, no, he cut together that badass trailer that you saw for IGN. So give it up to my man Marcus. That shit.
Give it up for Marcus. When I met him, he was like, "It's weird to hear you say other words than." Red Octane made this guitar, like 17 years ago? Can somebody make a new one, please? Because he spent countless hours working on that trailer, and he kept seeing my dumbass saying that, I thought it was funny.
Oh, man.
This feels surreal, guys.
Oh, it is surreal.
It hardly shout out my man Chad. Chad just drums in the chat. It's as if Cracked sat in a room full of passionate engineers and designed something perfect. Upgradable necks is crazy. Grabbed a Rock Band neck because I'm hooked on that life. Real.
Dude.
Yes,
dude,
so
the passionate engineers are the people that are at Cracked.
Yes.
That is them.
Brennan ordered one of each.
Lee lives for this shit, bro. This is like Lee's real passion. I mean, Lee Gunchard does a lot of stuff with Embracer, Free Mode, all that stuff. But like, you can tell that he just loves this shit, the Guitar Hero stuff. I mean, Lee's been at Red Octane since the beginning, like before Guitar Hero 1. So he saw the entire Guitar Hero series.
When we were at the office, we played all types of GH games, like in that office with the guitar. Like I first loaded up Yarg, and then all the guys were playing on Yarg. I loaded up GH3 on RPCS3, and we were just like, "This is fucking crazy."
There's
loaded up Clone Hero,
There's a video that Jack has where Alec was playing Flames, and we were all air guitaring Flames with him.
Yeah, true.
And he wants to.
Yeah.
See, he wants to put it up. He knows.
Yeah, bro.
It looks pretty silly.
Cat with the good sub to Pope Art. Thank you. Noise once again gives sub to you, Jack. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Kudos to Pope Art for all the different designs. By the way, you go check out the hub that got put up that they did yesterday, the Cracked hub. I'd recommend checking that out because I think that'll be really useful for the future for them. To showcase new designs and things like that. But there's a full fan art part of that hub that Crack just launched that has all different designs Pope has done of their different controllers, and they're so slick. Seriously, recommend checking it out, just even if they're concept
Jake's
arts.
pulling up right now.
It's got some.
I'm working on it.
I want to talk real quick about what platforms do most people play on? Like, is it PC that you guys will mostly play
type in
on,
the chat.
Is it just console? Like that's.
I wonder if polls
really
work between chats.
That's gonna really influence, the model of guitar that you're gonna run with. Because if you're on multi-platform, dude, That's the ones that we played with, and it's just like it just fucking worked on PC. It just worked great on PC. Just plugged it in, it was fine.
A lot of PCs.
So, like, yeah, so I think that the other thing is too. It's like,
I think
okay,
it's just my chat. Yeah.
I'm gonna hook up my PC in the living room. I'm gonna play some Yarg or whatever. All you have to do is turn it on and turn on Bluetooth mode. And turn on Bluetooth mode or do the dongle setting.
There, the cracked up finally
There we
loaded
go.
for me. Here's all the fan art.
There it
Pope
is.
made all these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Said he whipped them up
They
real
look
quick too.
awesome.
Yeah, and I was gonna say since there's like the Xbox and the multi-platform version too, it's like I don't think we played with the Xbox version like at all. I think all
think
we
they had
had
one.
were just the multi-platform
It
ones.
was only the multi-platform that they
yeah,
had.
it was only the multi-platform that we were able to play with.
They only had a handful of
So-
prototypes ready for us.
Okay, so what's crazy is that there's 3 ways of connecting the controller: wired, right, dongle, and Bluetooth. There's 3 ways to connect it. If we're talking strictly PC, those are the 3 ways that you could do it. And the wired is connected via USB-C. So
Well, USB-C
USB-C.
plugs it to the guitar, and it's a USB-A on the
Yeah.
other side. But you could use any.
USB on the other
wire.
side. Yeah, so there's USB-C female on the controller itself. That'll also help it like charge the battery too. But
Kazel, we did not get to try the mech frets. They were not there. We
Nope,
only
they didn't
got
have
to
those.
try
Yeah.
your standard rubber membrane neck, so we can't answer that. We genuinely
Yeah.
don't know.
And the
We won't know
silicone-
until we
We do
get
not
it.
know.
Silicone felt good.
The silicone
it
felt good.
It felt fine.
Felt
I mean,
good.
no
It
real
felt
complaints.
Really decent. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you've used a silicone guitar before, you kind of know what to expect. I had no real complaints about it. It's what you'd expect from a silicone guitar neck.
I did.
Yeah.
I did silicone my one of the pads while I was there.
Yeah,
they
JP did
let
that.
him cut up
Yeah.
a silicone pad.
Yeah, and I think Lee was a little intrigued by it, so we'll see what comes of that. Fingers crossed.
Could you
guys.
imagine,
Fingers
like,
crossed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Pre-cut
The-
silicone that you could just slap in, and there you go. You have a silicone mod.
Hey, you never know, man. He was interested.
It'd be so
you never
fucked
know.
up.
Yeah, so the only strum bars that we tried when we were there were the Hall effect strum bars. Those are the only ones that we tried. We did not try the mechanical, like the clicky strum bar. And so
Which
I mean, like,
I would have liked to try it, but I'm pretty sure I know what the mechanical strum bar feels like. I've been using it for forever. I can pretty well understand what it feels like. It is a custom switch, though. They're making their own custom switch, so we can't necessarily say exactly how it feels, but I have a good idea. The haptic strum bar, though, that I was very interested to see how that felt, so I'm glad we got to see that.
yeah. Did you guys already talk about like how like each of your guys' perspectives on how the Hall effect strum felt with the haptic feedback?
Yeah. So we all liked different settings. Like I liked the lowest setting.
I'm going to interrupt you to
just
say
wanna
goodbye
know
to
the
Jack.
fu- like
Have a
the-
good day.
Jack.
Is it-
Bye,
yeah.
Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Nailed it. Have
Bye,
fun.
Jack.
We
Bro's
killed
got
that
work
shit,
to do.
man. We
He's
did
got
that
work
so
to do.
fast. Right. I was gonna say the strum bar right away is not a traditional strum bar. Like
No.
it's like Hall effect. This is a new strum bar. It's new. Is that how
It's
it feels.
nothing like you've ever felt before.
It is nothing like you've ever felt before. And full disclosure, it doesn't click. This new Hall effect strum bar does not click. There's no clicks on that at all.
But I
So
think
if
it's
you wanna
still-
click,
it's still the haptic.
you get
it
the base
feels
model.
like it clicks, kind of.
That's it, right?
Feels like it clicks, but it does not click.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's
It's-
quieter, but there's still definitely very much a haptic feedback. What's the word I'm looking for? Not haptic, but I'll get there. I won't get there. I don't know. You
It's-
can feel it.
You're not gonna get
It's
there.
so hard to
I'm
put
not
into
sure.
Vibrates
words
to simulate a click. Yes.
because it's
That's what
it's a
it is.
simulated
Tactile.
click. You can
Tactile.
feel the click even though there isn't one because of the haptics. Which
So like
hey,
a
that
bump
sounds
feel?
wild
Yeah.
when you just say it out loud. But then you actually try it, and within a song of me playing with that guitar at the office, I was like, "Oh, I get it. I love it. I never want to go
I
back."
liked it better than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Yes, like an
I really
iPhone's
did.
click.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
an iPhone's
Yes,
click.
it is exactly like that, but with a guitar.
Yeah.
iPhone guitar.
This is like the option for the nighttime players too. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get a feeling of feedback that's not traditional in the sense of a straight up like click 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 click. It's all the strum bar is also way bigger than the OG Les Paul.
Yes, it's
the
wider.
original Les Paul. I'd say it's like maybe an extra inch and a half of strum bar Did you say that?
It's probably
Like,
about
if
the
you-
same
if you
width
look-
as a GH Live strum bar.
It feels very GH Live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like maybe
I don't
just
think
an extra inch.
I don't
Maybe
think
not
it's
inch and a
as
half,
wide as the
inch.
GH5 guitar, but maybe slightly shorter.
GH5
Slightly.
sized, definitely GH5 size less on the Les Paul, the cracked Les Paul. I'd say GH5 size.
Okay.
Yeah, the strum bar.
And it's thinner.
a nice
It's
strum bar.
thinner than the GH5.
Thinner, yeah. If
too.
you've
Thinner
used one
than
of
that
JP
strum
strum
bar,
bars, it has a very similar sort of like angle
Yeah,
to it,
it is very similar.
which is perfect.
Shout
That's
outs
exactly
to
what I
Lee
want.
for taking inspiration on that.
Like I said in
Um,
the presentation, I was like, yeah, the strum bar feels like it's from the future. Like that was like the shortest way that I can explain that this Hall Effect strum bar is different and new, but it's still good in a way.
Yeah.
Can you hear the click in the Hall Effect or just slightly feel it?
You can hear it.
You can hear it, but it feels.
You can
it
hear
sounds
it.
like
When you're
vibration.
like
You-
in
you
it,
could bottom
when you're
that
in
shit
it
out.
playing
You
hard,
can.
you won't necessarily hear it too much.
Yeah.
It still makes a rumble noise, like when
Yeah.
your controller's rumbling when you're shooting in a video game. You can hear it. You can hear the rumble. It's like that.
Yeah. Right. So it's there's so much, and like I wish that this was like the case where, people could go to fucking E3 and go to the Cracked booth and go try out a guitar control. That's not a thing anymore, unfortunately. That dream is entirely gone. But like this is the time where I wish that was a thing. I really wish it was. But yeah, I mean, that's it. The biggest thing about it was like the Hall Effect strum bar, because not a lot of people just understand what's happening there. But it is like a better rock band strum bar. Like,
well, when I
think
yeah, I agree with you.
people
when
will
I was
understand.
When I was first told about the Hall Effect strum bar, I became concerned, right?
Sure.
Because I was like, a lot of people aren't going to like that. They're going to be like, why'd you have to change it? Why couldn't you just give us our standard clicky, right? And so they still wanted to do Hall Effect, and they were like, oh, let's make a clicky version too. And it's like, that's good. And I mean, one of the great things about so the strum bar is an assembly, right? That you can switch out. And so you might be able to change your Hall Effect strum bar for a clicky strum bar by buying the part instead of having to buy a whole entire new body.
Yeah, they've indicated that that's something that they want to do post-launch, is be able to like have some sort of easy way for people to switch out parts. Because again, they built it with modularity in mind, so that you can just swap out parts.
Yeah, so you don't have to buy, like if you want the clicky strum bar, but you like how the Blueberry Burst looks better, instead of buying a new body for however much it costs, you can spend a quarter of that on the assembly for the strum bar, right? And it's like one piece, essentially.
It's incredible.
Just one big old thing. No like soldering required. You just got to unplug, unscrew, put the new one in, screw it in, plug it in. Done.
Plug it in. You're done.
Should be
You're
most
done.
everybody should be able to do this as long as you have a Phillips head screwdriver and fingers to unplug.
This makes.
I'm gonna say,
Go ahead,
if
go
you
ahead.
just play on PC, just get the multi-plat.
Yes.
If you only play on PC, just get multi-plat.
Probably.
All right. There's no need to get the Xbox version if you don't have an Xbox. If you're playing on PC, get multi-plat.
And if you
So
get
go
a
ahead,
V3,
go ahead,
you
Keith.
can just make it work on any Xbox. But I didn't tell you
Theoretically.
that. Yeah, I didn't tell
Yeah,
you that.
theoret. I mean, like we're just talking about like, dude.
Tweets live.
I
By the way, I tweeted out a picture
with
of
a
us with the
RetroCult
guitars.
mods adapter. I can use this knockoff third-party Xbox 360 controller on my PS5. You know what I mean? Like it's like talking like that, dude. That's gonna be your golden ticket to just having this guitar working on anything. And that's going to include Xbox 360. That's going to include Wii. That's going to include PlayStation 2. It's going to include all of that. And, like, once again, like, people are saying, like, 360 compatibility, all that stuff. It's on Microsoft. Have we seen an Xbox 360 controller in the last 10 years
No, they don't make
come out?
them anymore.
They don't
make
make
the chip
them
that you
anymore.
need. Yeah.
Lock in Microsoft.
Yeah, lock in Microsoft. They don't make them anymore. They don't exist. It's crazy. It just, it's on them. Or else we probably would have seen Xbox 360 compatibility. I'm not speaking for the company. I'm just saying, dude. Like we probably would have seen that if Microsoft locked in.
I mean,
But,
shit.
hey,
it's not
Crack
out of the
did
realm
lock
of
in.
reasonability. They did lock in big time. It's not out of the realm of possibility where they could like make their own cracked adapter to make it work on an Xbox 360, doing
Exactly
a
what I was
similar sort of
gonna
like
say.
Yeah, why
some
the
sort
hell
of
is
some
that?
sort of like off thing that they do on their own, so they don't have to rely on third party Santor stuff. I mean, theoretically, they could just do that. Maybe, I don't know.
And
I think so.
I think that they could do even more than that, right? Because again, we didn't have Les Pauls for how many years, and Crack just said, "All right, we're locking in. We're going to do this," right? And now, if the community decides, "Hey, you know what? We really, oh man, we have a real hankering for Guitar Hero Live. We really want 6 buttons." Crack could go, "Oh, you know what? We could supply that. Let's just make a 6-button neck, and then you could throw it on the same body, and all of a sudden you've got new controllers, right?"
I'm not trying to say anything, but I'm just saying it's the 10-year anniversary of Guitar Hero Live this year. It'd be kind of
It'd
be kind of cool.
Listen. Hey, sorry to come off a little bit. I'm already getting this. Why is the pricing on these guitars the same as a full band set from the Rock Band 1 and Guitar Hero World Tour days?
It's a different era, dog, and it's not.
It's
Let's look at the
2025, my God.
I
inflation
was gonna
calculator.
say, whoa, what is inflation, brother?
And also, I'm pretty sure
what
those
is all
band
that?
bundles are like $169 at retail. I mean, sure they were cheaper months
They were
later.
expensive.
A brand
Slider
like
bar
the
neck
guitar game bundle for Guitar Hero 3 was like $99, I think, for an Xbox 360. And if you put that in an inflation calculator, it's probably like $150 for like if you account for
Band
inflation.
bundle was $250.
Rock Band 4
God.
band
It was.
bundle was $250. 10
My
years
I paid
ago.
that
God.
shit on Amazon.com.
I did too. I paid it day one.
Yep,
But
me too.
you know what? I guess Rock Band 4 is not back in the day. I guess.
That is
So-
back in the day. It's 9 years ago.
Yeah, I
10
guess
years
it
ago.
is not
Yeah.
back in the day. I guess we're just gonna ignore that.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, right? No, yeah, you know what? Let's Google it. $99 in 2007 versus now.
2007. I'm gonna say.
I'll pull up an inflation calculator as well.
$99 in 2007 is equivalent to purchasing power to about $150 today.
I nailed it.
Wow.
150.
There you go.
Wow.
I'm no longer going to
I
pull it
can't
up.
believe
I
I'm
don't
doing
need
this
to.
again. But we have to do this again. So
I mean,
I think that's fucking disgusting, personally. But
Yeah.
hey, yeah.
are we in a place that
And
we can
also-
actually like trade eggs for Guitar Hero guitars now? Because like price
Oh, that would be a good
conversion.
idea, actually.
And the people that might think that that's just cope, the inflation calculator. It's not. It's the buying power of your dollars. Just because perhaps I'm not going to get political. Never mind. The price of
Dude,
DLC was always $2.
We're directly talking about our money here.
Okay,
When does
fine.
it not get
Inflation.
political?
Okay,
You know what I
inflation
mean?
has outpaced the increase in wages in the United States. The minimum wage is still $7.25. The minimum wage has not changed since Rock Band 1 came out. Right? People aren't making as much money, but shit just keeps getting more expensive. Okay, that's just the way of the world right now, unfortunately. But
It's what it's.
on the other side, I mean, DLC has remained the same price until Fortnite Festival all the way through. Rock Band 4 DLC was $2, $1.99. Rock Band 1 DLC, $1.99. The buying power of your $2 back in 2007, that's like $3 essentially. If you can convert it to today's money, you're essentially paying $3 of today's money back in 2007 for a DLC song. So I don't know.
But Jake, the price point doesn't justify the materials it probably cost to make these.
Oh fuck.
Okay, whatever you think, man. It's not. It's also not cheap to make all this shit.
I
Think
mean,
of all the stuff.
look,
Think of all
I've
the
already
moving
been-
parts.
Many people told me my shit's too expensive. I was like, all right, man, you're allowed to think that. I'm going to keep selling it for that price. You don't have to buy it.
Hey, you know how many people have tried to make
That's it.
guitar controllers over the last 20 years and have
And
failed?
it didn't work.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
You guys
They're
remember
not
Gamer
cheap.
Axe? You remember Gamer Axe, guys?
How many custom people in the community? Like I saw in chat earlier today, I think it was Comatose earlier in the chat, said they spent $200 on a custom guitar and then it arrived broken. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is way less than 200, and if it don't work, you can talk to support. Not just if somebody goes, I'm going to scam you and I'm never going to get back to you after you've already sent their money, right? You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
There's a level of security and quality
Yeah.
that you're kind of almost guaranteed at this point with this, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
You know what I think when people are just like, oh dude, no, this is too expensive. This is all. No, oh man, it's so expensive and all this stuff. I think they just want they don't want. They miss going to a Goodwill and getting a guitar for $5 and then just being okay with it. Guys, use your brain for a second.
We got to move
man.
on, guys. You want this game to
I
succeed?
I don't know what you're trying to achieve by just saying all
I don't
this
want
shit.
you to
Why
have
are
fun.
saying
It's
shit?
actually bad, that there's a new
Why
guitar.
just saying shit, man.
It's too
You don't
expensive.
have to buy this.
It's just a bunch of
You don't have
plastic
to
and
fucking buy this
electronics.
either.
Yeah.
You don't
It probably
have
only cost them $25 to make, but they're making outrageous money.
bro.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
want to address this.
You should give me one for free, bro.
Yeah,
I
give me
like
one for
Guitar
free,
Hero,
too.
so you should give it to me for free.
I've seen
Yeah.
so many people begging
think
for
of the
free
fans.
guitars. I've seen so
Yeah,
many
like
people.
Miscellany.
Why'd you have to say? Why'd you have to throw it out like that? Make it about somebody in particular.
It's not free. No.
Because
It's a trade offer.
Friend, then I love him.
It's a trade offer.
Yeah,
He's like,
it is a trade offer.
I'll chart the entirety of Slayer's discography if you give me a guitar. That's
because
that's
he'll
not
do
just
it.
asking
He
for a
will do
guitar.
it. I believe him.
That's
Yeah,
paid
you know
in
what?
labor.
They should just do that for miscellany. So you know what? That'd be crazy.
That's crazy.
He would totally do that. He's telling
Does
the
he?
truth.
Doesn't he
really
already
would.
owe like other artist discographies in general?
Yeah, like Metallica.
Bro,
he's doing Metallica. He's been working on Metallica since they announced the guitar.
Oh,
Like,
God.
yeah, if they're announcing a guitar, I'm doing the Metallica discography, and
What
now
is-
he's stuck doing it.
Have fun. Yeah, that's literally just sadomasochism. That's like getting off on that kind of stuff, man. That's wild.
Hey, that's how he is. The man loves charting. I get it, man.
How much
I used
did
to
new
be like
guitars go for back in the day? I think a standalone Les Paul GH3 was like $69.99.
Yeah, I think it was $70.
Yo, Quake, good to see you, man.
$70, maybe it was 60. I don't know. But again, inflation calculator, that bitch is probably like $100, 110. So
Yeah.
it's roughly equivalent to what you paid back then. A little bit more. And
Wait,
honestly,
how
it should
much
be
was it?
more based on how much
$60?
better it is. Was it $60? Was it $59.99? I don't know. I never. I don't think I ever bought a standalone guitar. I think the guitars
Really?
I bought were only ever in
90
bundles. I don't remember ever having a
90
box for
bucks
it. At least.
Pogo pin Les Paul.
I had awful luck with guitars, so I was always returning the standalones. Man, those old protection plans at electronic stores, that was the way to go with guitars back in the day. Oh, man.
Yeah, I want to reiterate, for the people that are coming in, you don't know, we're holding an Ask Me Anything with John Cracked. So if you have any questions, please input them here. Input any questions about the guitar or, just fucking anything, dude. Like, please.
Yep. Go to that Google form, and the man behind the guitars will answer them directly.
Permitting you can. There might be some stuff where he's like, I can't answer that. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, not
We'll
everything.
see.
I mean, you can even ask him like what he had for dinner.
Here's something that's actually kind of interesting. The only thing you could argue is if the Gibson license was actually necessary. Was the license really worth it to get enough sales?
I think
I
it was.
promise you, if this shit did not look like a Les Paul, everyone would be like, damn, I wish it was a Les Paul.
Yep.
If it was a generic Paul,
100%.
it's like, oh man, it'd be so much cooler if it was a Les Paul, but it is a Les Paul.
It is a Les
The part of
Paul.
the trailer, where it was like, and he made it with Gibson, and they can use the Les Paul name because they couldn't use the Les Paul name if they didn't have the Gibson thing. It'd be like, it's just the cracked guitar,
The cracked
generic
Paul.
guitar, the cracked Les Paul, LESS. It's less than a Les Paul. Get it? No. I think the Gibson branding is actually a really big deal. Not that
What
it like
happened to Alex?
increases the price a shit ton. I don't think. I don't know what their deal is, but I mean, I can't imagine like if it would ridiculously increase the price. I don't think they would have done it.
I mean,
'Cause
this is...
that just doesn't seem like the thing that they're into. I mean, they could have. I'm being so for real. I would have paid
They could've
$200
charged
for
more.
this guitar. I would have paid $200.
Yo, sorry guys, I want to say that I'm probably gonna jump out of here in 20 minutes. Like that, it's just me. That's
Oh,
gonna be
we're
jumped
fine.
out.
20-minute
But, like,
hard
if you guys want to keep on talking, like
We are
by all means.
at our time. We can quit whenever we want. Really, we're
Yeah,
just
no,
answering more
I'm
questions.
just-
We're biting into next week's shit.
We are, yeah. I mean, I think that at the end of the day, the most important thing to take away from this is they're listening. We have that form up so that we can keep the conversation going. And this is the start of something beautiful, right? Like this is a brand new chapter that we're opening the door to right here.
I was gonna say that I hope that Cracked can work with like Epic. You know what I mean? I hope that they can work with Epic in a way so that there could be a update. To
They already have.
for
Soon.
festival
Officially,
they
yeah,
already-
you're
you know,
right.
like, no, I'm saying with this
That would be great.
this Cracked Gibson Les Paul. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
I mean the
like,
door is
there could
already
be an
there.
update
They've already
closer.
made these connections with people at Fortnite Festival at Epic. So, you know,
I was gonna say
Who's to
like
say?
because people are already concerned. People are validly that's not even a word. Their concern is valid for PS5 support, PS4 support out the gate or like on this webpage for Fortnite Festival. Like it's understandably valid.
I don't know.
It's just
I mean,
like, oh,
legitimately,
shit, where is that?
ask the question on the forum so we don't forget to ask Lee about that directly because I'd like to get clarification on that too because I don't know.
We're literally going to talk to them, and these guys work quick.
They do.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
they work
They
quick.
work really quick.
Very.
But
Yeah.
also at the end of the day, it's up to Sony and Microsoft for these things too. So like, you know, I was gonna say the other thing, the Band-Aid, or I guess like the the big bandage wrap solution, Retrical Mods V3 adapter, or just Adafruit adapter, that type of thing.
Yeah, the feather.
Until
you can
until
just
there's
DIY
some sort
it.
of like official solution to it. I say PC players are set. They are set with everything. They have a guitar that will now just work on PC with whatever the fuck they want. Like I promise it works with everything. Because like when we went to the office, I tried just about everything. I did Clone Hero, I did Yarg, I did RPCS3. We did Fortnite Festival, we did all that shit, and we're just like,
you're playing it on your tablet.
PC, man.
Like,
you want to tell the story about how you played during the
yeah,
presentation?
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
during the presentation, that was my Republic of Gamers laptop that they were showing the gameplay. So like it was just that. What about GH3 PC? It works with GH3 PC. It does. It does.
Oh, yeah, he
it
left the charger there for his fucking tablet, guys.
Yeah, that was not a
really
cheap, replacement.
Yes, he did.
I left it in the hotel room because I was tweaking, and I slept for 2.5 hours.
Oh,
I had to get an Uber at 3 a.m. to go to the
Yeah,
goddamn
me and Alec
airport.
had to leave in the middle. Me, Alec, and Jason all left in the
We
middle.
all
of the
left
night.
in the middle of the
I missed
night.
you both.
I had a
in
better
minutes on the way
flight.
out.
I slept
I
in.
went
I didn't have to leave my
outside.
hotel room till like
Yeah, fuck you.
10:30
Yeah.
until I had to get checked out. It was fine. I had a good plane
I
ride
went outside
too.
and
Good stuff.
I saw Alec. I was like, "Yo, are you a Psy man?" And he was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Oh, shut up."
No, I mean, I suppose we could talk about the trip slightly more. I guess we already have. We already have.
little
It was
bit.
a trip.
We should talk more. We should talk more about it
Save it.
soon.
Hold it with
We'll talk more
Lee.
about it soon.
Yeah.
Save
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we'll save it. We could probably start
I think-
wrapping up here. I think we've talked about pretty much most we can talk about here.
I just
Yeah.
think it's
Well,
really
I've got-
impressive that like
can-
Festival actually prepped us for this moment. Do you remember your favorite song from Festival this whole time was teasing the guitars, Alec? Blueberry Fago, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Blueberry
Best
Fago
song in the
guitar
game.
right here.
Oh,
Best song in the game.
Blueberry
Shut up.
burst everywhere now.
Ooh.
We got it, man.
Also, piggybacking off
One
the
bad
festival
bitch
stuff.
and she do what I say so.
Remember what we were saying over a year ago, whenever festival was coming out. It was like, this is a good thing for the scene in general, because this is like, this proves that there's demand for this type of game.
Yes.
Remember what we were saying about the Riffmaster when it came out a year ago? We were like, hey, this is a good sign. If the Riffmaster does well, maybe other companies will take notice of this and they'll make their own guitar.
Hey,
Where are we now?
look what happened.
we're in that
yo,
pipeline.
You know what? You know what would be sick? Quake, the man behind the 12 fret guitar that he made for
Yes.
me.
What's up, Quake?
He's like,
Quake.
where's the strum
Quake.
fret though, KegW? I'm not even gonna lie. We should bring that up.
Wait, what?
Be like,
That'd be
hey,
so funny.
the strum fret, because he made me a 12
Oh,
fret
yeah.
guitar, and the 6th fret in line is a strum input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
fucking
that's
funny
so
would it be to have
That'd
a
be kinda
6th
cool.
fret that was a strum input?
Wait, actually,
You
no,
know
you
what I
could do
mean?
that with the Rock Band neck. In the
Yeah,
cracked
you know what,
app,
with the
you
Rock
could
Band
you
neck,
could
you could probably
reconfigure
do
it in the cracked app. You can make like
That's
the,
true.
The green
That's true, you
fret,
could.
That way.
the green fret of the solos. They could be your strums, or all of them. It could be your strums. You could just fucking
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just
you
like so you can
have
just
five-
fucking slide across like
Five
this.
regular inputs, and then the 5 solo buttons can can be all strums.
theoretically
go.
you could do it. You could.
Send the paycheck to Quake. Send the paycheck to Quake, dude. Yeah, okay, so listen. Yeah, if people didn't already know, there's already necks up for pre-order
Yes.
for this new guitar. There is a standard with silicone. You can actually see the silicone. It looks like Warriors of Rock silicone.
Yeah, it
with
does.
Explorer. I do want to say that the frets. This is the neck that I played on, the silicone necks. We all played on that. It felt like the best Explorer frets mixed with like Les Paul, OG Les Paul. I gotta say. So like, I played on mine until it like wore the fuck down. Like I played on it a bunch like while I was there. I hope I can get that back one day. But I'll have to ask.
That same one.
Like, hey, yo, give me the guitar that I played with on IGN, because that's the one that I played with the whole trip pretty much. But they also have a Rock Band neck, which was a massive like bombshell to the.
We
these
thought it was
three
a
guys,
joke.
because they thought it looked fake.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "There's no way that this is real," but it is real. They genuinely are making this a Rock Band neck for the Les Paul. So like, if you are a fan of the Rock Band, fret button layout, then you can get it. It's crazy. So
I feel like we've been all over the place in the best kind of way, because there's just so much excitement to talk about. And I feel like the possibilities at this point now are just endless, right? Like this is a new foundation. Like the old guitars, that's like, it literally is the past now. We have a brand new starting point.
Yep.
And that's unreal.
We're so lucky, man. Like
we're extremely lucky. We're so lucky.
My closing thoughts would be like, everybody in the chat, everybody who's like played these games, anybody who's interacted with content, like it's all thanks to you. Like it's not just us, right? It
isn't. Absolutely.
If people hadn't played the games, if people hadn't, bot modded guitars, if people hadn't started making their own shit, charting, like making fan games like Clone Hero and Yarg, like none of this would have happened. So like give all of you in chat, give yourselves a pat on the back too, because it's not just us. Like this is an all encompassing thing, right? It really is.
I can even throw on there that I know for a fact the crack folks feel the same.
They do.
I do remember someone from their staff saying to me, this isn't just our launch, this is everyone's launch, right? Like because they really do feel that way. They feel like this is for the community. So if you're a part of this community, if you support any content creator in this community, because we all have different things we like, whether we like spammier stuff, whether we like more precision stuff, we all appreciate this community for different reasons, and we're all in it together. We all made this happen. Thank you for being a part of it. Real shit.
Yes. We wouldn't have a show without you guys. Yep. So thank you.
Yeah, and like thank you for giving us our platform to fucking yap on, because
we love our yapping.
God knows what. Yeah, we love our yapping. We love that shit. I love talking about this game. I love like pretty much everything that has to do with this game. So
we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue being a voice for you guys. I promise. Right? I promise that.
Someone said in my YouTube chat, it was on my unrealistic wish list that the guitars would have PS3 support. It's insane that it's real.
Yeah,
it's extremely real.
It is insane that it's real. This is a guitar. The multi-platform guitar will work on all the legacy games on PS3.
Native.
There is a PlayStation 3 mode.
It's that easy. Take notes, Microsoft.
It's just that easy. Well, it's not easy for 360 and Xbox.
No. But that's okay, because Retro Cult Mods has got you covered. How many fucking adapters has he sold at this point, man? Jesus Christ.
Man. Not enough.
Not enough, clearly. Not enough.
People need to know.
All right, well.
Well, thanks for coming to the Cracked Watch Along stream, folks, and also everybody on YouTube. Thanks for watching now. Yeah. We'll be back again next week.
Out, guys.
Again, we're going to be talking to the man himself, Legan Chard, the man who designed this guitar, the man who's been working on guitars for the past 20 years, kind of. He's been there since the beginning of Red Octane. If you have any questions
check out this form.
Click that form in the chat.
That form.
Let them know all your questions. We'll pick out the good ones. If you ask a bunch of bullshit, you're not going to get it answered. It's not every question is going to be answered. Don't be a rambunctious hooligan in the forum. Okay?
Yes.
Behave.
Yes, Fab is right. Thank you for the followers on my channel. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for the followers.
Thank you
for everybody supporting.
Follows everywhere. Yes. Thank you, guys.
We love doing these live shows. They're very fun, as long as all the tech side's working. I'm glad it's been mostly fun on my end.
You can go watch the VOD.
Yeah,
if you want to see what happened
I only dropped 38,000 frames, so that's not that bad. Only 10%.
38,000.
Get fucked, pussy.
Get fucked, pussy. Okay, see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. We're so back.
69, baby.
Episode 69. We should have mentioned that before. We didn't do a whole lot with the 69. That was a missed opportunity. We were focused on other things. It's okay.
Your computer got fucked.
Really nice.
That's what happened with the 69.
My computer did get fucked. It did.
It did.
Which really sucked. I'm sorry that's happening, because I know what that shit's like. But
it's okay.
Fucked.
I'll deal with it.
They get fucked.
All right, goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate you guys. Bye.